Hey, Gary Baker here with you with 30minutemarketing.net. In today's quick video, we're going to focus on doing a GrooveSell demo, a mini tutorial utilizing Stripe to make the payment, process the payment, and then provide a thank you page for the download of a digital product. So by the time we get to the end of this video, you're going to know exactly how this is done. To start, we're going to log into our GrooveFunnels account. Of course, if you don't have a GrooveFunnels account, there's a link in the description. You can click that, pick up your free GrooveFunnels account, which includes GrooveSell and GroovePages, which are the two things that I'm going to show you how to set up today. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go into GrooveSell and we're going to look at setting up our product. So when you get inside of GrooveSell, what you have to do is to make sure you're in the vendor dashboard that you see right here, and you want to go down to funnels. Inside of funnels, you're going to see you currently don't have any product funnels added in your account. Click create to create a new one. So you're going to simply click new product funnel to create a new product, and that new product is going to be new product. The name is going to be new product. Of course, these names are going to be the names that mean something to you, and of course to the person that's going to buy it. But in our case, everything is a new product for this demo. We're going to create that product funnel. So what we've done now is we've created a new product funnel, which is a container for all the products that we're going to sell inside of that package. So at this point, what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and we're going to click this button right here with the little pencil to configure the product. So right here we have new product, and new product is the description. This is a front-end product, so we're going to go ahead, save, and next. Here we have new product number 1, which is the first product inside of the container, new product, the funnel. So we want a price point description, and we're going to make it a one-time single payment. Of course, you could go with recurring, which is going to create intervals down here. You go with installments, going to create number of installments and more intervals. Coming soon is recurring installments. We're going to go back to one time, and the one-time price is going to simply be $1. You could enable a trial right here. We're not going to do that for now. We're going to keep this as simple as possible. Then we're going to move on. You could add other price points as well. We're just going to focus on one time, one price, and we're going to save and next. So here is where you have to set up your gateway. Of course, you can set up PayPal, you can set up credit cards. If you have a GrooveSell account, that is coming soon. There's a PayPal risk mitigation set up here as well. But what we're going to do is we're going to go over to set up gateways. And in here, we're going to set up our gateway, and we're going to be working with Stripe, as I said in the beginning of the video. But before we do that, let's pause for a second and catch everyone up in case you're not following along exactly what we're doing here so far. So far, we've set up a new product funnel, and inside of that funnel, we set up a product. We provided the information on the pricing. Now we're going to configure the gateway, which is going to be Stripe. But before we jump over to Stripe, let's take a look at what this is going to look like on the actual pages that we're going to build inside of GroovePages, or the funnel pages. Because, of course, GrooveFunnels is a complete solution for selling your products as well as creating the funnels themselves, you have the ability to create the sales pages, which are going to be done inside of GroovePages. So when you get your free account, link in the description, you're going to get access to GrooveSell and GroovePages because you need this combo to work together to set up your pages to start selling your products through a payment gateway, for example, in this example, Stripe. So go ahead, click on GroovePages once you're inside of your GrooveFunnels account. And here what you're going to do is you're going to have a site. And here we've created a site that has 3 pages, and I'm going to show you inside that site right now. And this is inside your GroovePages site. We have set up a page right here to do exactly what you want to do, which is wait, your order is not complete yet. Buy this ebook, buy my product while it's cheap, get it today for $1. Yes, I'm ready to buy. This is the button that we're going to use to connect to GrooveSell once we get our product finalized and connected to Stripe, ready to make the purchase. Of course, there are other options. The other option would be a form. So as you can see here, GrooveSell has the ability to embed a form. You can see this form here is a placeholder. Once we set up our product inside of our product funnel, inside of GrooveSell and connect it to Stripe, we're going to be able to set up a form here So you'll have an embedded form on your sales page versus a button. It's one of two options, either a button or an embedded checkout form. The last page you're going to need is the thank you page to deliver your digital product. In this case, your order is complete, a picture of the thing they bought, thank you, click here to download, and this is going to be the link where they download their product from you after their purchase. So those are the three pages inside of GroovePages that you're going to build to complete this setup utilizing GrooveSell. Now we're going to go back to GrooveSell and catch up exactly where we were and start by connecting our payment processor or our payment gateway, which is Stripe. So now we're back inside of GrooveSell, and of course we're back exactly where we left off inside of payment gateways. So again, we had our info here for our product. It's a new product. The description is new product. It's a front-end product. We set up our pricing right here, new product price point name, the price point description, a one-time payment for $1, and then we moved into the gateways. In this case, we've chosen credit card, and we're going to set up the gateway, and the new gateway we're going to set up is Stripe. So we're going to click that to set up the configuration for Stripe. Here you're going to see a name, and you're going to need some information from your Stripe account. So what we're going to do here is hop over to Stripe, and I'm going to show you inside a test account, and we're going to grab all this information, the name, publishable key, and secret key, and then we're going to pop back over and connect our Stripe account. So setting up a Stripe account is outside of the scope of this video, but you can simply go to stripe.com, register for a free account, and once you do, you'll get your API test keys right here. You'll see right here your publishable key. You go ahead and you click that, you'll copy it, you'll go back to GrooveSell, you'll pop that in here, you'll go back to Stripe, you'll grab your secret key, that'll be copied. Of course, if this is your real account, make sure you keep all this secret. Go ahead and paste that in there. In this case, this is just a test account that I have set up. So we'll go ahead and we will create that connection to our Stripe account. So now you can see that we have a Stripe test account set up. Again, this is just a test account, a sandbox set up with Stripe to do test purchases so we can test to make sure our Stripe account is working along with GrooveSell. And now we've done that, we're going to go back to payment gateways. We're going to add a card gateway, which is our test account. Here you have a number. What this number means, what this number is it gives you the ability to spread the payments out across your different payment gateways. So for example, if you had PayPal and credit card, you could say PayPal gets 50%, credit card gets 50%. This is a way to sort of protect yourself and split your payments across multiple payment gateways in case you have any processing issues or you get a hold or something like that put on one of your payment gateways. In this case, we're going to go ahead and say 100%, and you're going to see that that little warning symbol there went away because it needs to equal 100% across all your gateways. And at that point, we're just going to say save and next. Here you need your sales page URL. In this case, that's going to be over in GrooveSell. That's going to be our order form right here. So if you're to click on that, come over here to publish, you're going to see that that is this right here. If you're hosting it on your free GroovePages account, or if you connected it to your own domain, that'll be a little different. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and copy that link address, go back, paste that in right there. We're going to need a thank you page. So our thank you page is going to be in that domain right there, Stripe test. Then of course, once we set up that, you can see here the URL is /thank you. So that complete full URL will be just like that. GroovePages.com Stripe test /thank you. Then you have a refund period here. We'll go ahead, that's up to you, but leave that at 0. Then we'll move on to the next step. So here we're going to set up our checkout page. We're going to select our type. Currently, the only type available is the GrooveSell hosted checkout. The other options are coming soon, so we'll go ahead and just leave that as the default. We'll move over to the look and feel. We're just going to leave that as the default right there with the pink sidebar. Then we're going to move on to form fields. First name, last name, email, country, and state are already selected. Address, city, postal code, phone, company. You can deselect those or add those. We'll go ahead and we'll take off phone and city and postal and address as this is a digital product for now. And then we'll go ahead and move on to express checkout. So here you have a couple of options. You have full checkout experience. Do not use one-click upsells or use one-click upsells. In this case, we're not going to use any one-click upsells. We're going to move on to cart abandonment. If you wanted to integrate cart abandonment here, this is where you would add an integration. So if someone was to abandon a cart, you could follow up with them. We're going to skip that for now. Custom CSS and tracking, we're going to skip that. Legal pages, you're going to say, okay, you don't have any terms, or here you would have to abide by the terms, and there would be a checkbox and all that. We're going to go ahead and leave that off. Here you have fixed language. We'll go ahead and leave that with English. Then we have some compliance. Require them to agree is coming soon. Exit pop-ups coming soon. Testimonials as well coming soon. So we'll move on to save and next. Here is order bumps. That ability to activate order bumps is coming soon. We'll go ahead and we'll move past that. Here is where you configure your funnel. So your post-transaction, what's going to happen here is the post-transaction page is where your customers will be redirected to after their transaction. You can set up your upsell or OTO pages here. In this case, we're simply just sending them to a thank you page. So after they make their purchase, it's a one-time purchase. They go to our thank you page, they download their product. So we'll keep moving on to fulfillment. This is where it gets a little tricky for some people right now because it says no access page because there's no digital product. In this case, we're using our thank you page to deliver our digital product. Coming soon is the ability to download a file and also integrate into membership platforms such as WordPress with some type of membership plugin or Product Dino or a Kajabi or something like that. Of course, you have other integrations here. For example, you could add in Aweber or other email clients and email someone with their product access as a follow-up. Again, we're going to use our thank you page. There's also webhooks here. You can learn more about webhooks, or if you already know how those work, you can go ahead and check that out for integration. But in this case, we're going to use our thank you page inside of our funnel that we set up, and we're just going to continue save and next. Here under affiliates is where you would access affiliate programs. We're not going to do that right now. We're just going to say no affiliate program, and we're going to move on, save and next. Proof is coming soon, so save and next. And here you go, congratulations, your product has been configured. What's next? Paste this code in the body section of the product sales page. The reason that you want to do this is so that GrooveSell can track exactly what's going on as far as when someone clicks and when someone makes a purchase. So you'll go ahead and you'll copy that. And again, paste this code in the body section of the product sales page. That is back inside of GroovePages. So once you're back inside of GroovePages, you want to go under that page right there. You want to go up here to this little hamburger menu in the right-hand corner. You want to go under Site Settings. And under Site Settings, you want to include this in the body. So you just go ahead and you paste that right in there. Go ahead, check mark that to save. Click Save, it'll save. You'll get a little green content save box down here, and you're good to go and move on. Let's go back to GrooveSell. So now here we are. We're in GrooveSell, save and exit, and we are back inside of the dashboard. Now at this point, what we want to do is we want to go back into our product funnels, and under our new product, we want to take the action of making that product live inside of that product funnel. Here's where you're going to make your product funnel live. So take note, you cannot change your subdomain once the product goes live for the first time, so please enter it carefully. So make sure you come up with something that you like, not something crazy or too funny or weird. So in this case, we're just going to say new product, and we're going to go ahead and make that funnel live. Now we're going to go back to manage products. You're going to see now that that product is live. You have this cart, which is available. Here you're going to have some options: single price checkout, multi-price checkout, where we don't have any multi-price options. We only have a single price checkout. You have one-step option or multi-step. You can pick either one of these. We're just going to go with the one-step. Click Next. Here is where you choose the link for your button. So if we use the button, we'll use this link, which I'll show you right now. So we'll go ahead and we'll copy that link. We'll go back over to GroovePages. Here is where we have our button. So we'll go back down to our button, and what we'll do is we'll add a URL into our button. Link to a URL, go ahead and paste that in there, click update, click save, that will save right there, content saved. Now we'll go back And what we'll do is we'll grab the embedded into your own page. Of course, you don't have to use both of these. You'll either use one or the other, depending on which one converts best with the product and or the target market or the audience that is landing on the sales page. But in this case, in this demo, I'm just showing you both. So what we'll do is we'll grab that embedded code right there and copy that. Then we'll go back to GroovePages, and this time we'll go to our page where we put our form. We will go down where it says our placeholder form. We'll click on that. We'll go under Configure. Then you can drop down this menu right here, Use Embedded Code, paste your embedded code in right there, click Update. Go ahead and click the X here. You'll see that's connecting to the secure payment server. Then once it's done that, you can see your embedded form right there. So now you have a sales page, and what we're going to do is we're going to actually do a test purchase, again using our test Stripe account. If you don't know how this works, I'm going to show you real quick over on Stripe. This is the Stripe docs, so you can go ahead and you can just Google this. Testing accounts, what you can do is you can use a default credit card number like this, 42424242, and then you just simply need to use a valid date and any number for the CVC code. So now we'll go back to GroovePages, and again, what we did here is we have this order page. So we'll go ahead and we'll go to the hosted page on groovepages.com. So as you can see right here, this is the page that we created with our button. So if we wanted to buy it from the button, we would go here, buy my product while it's cheap. We'd go ahead and click that button. You'll see down in the left-hand corner the link to the GrooveSell checkout page. We'll go ahead and we'll click that. Yes, I'm ready to buy. You'll see connecting to secure payment server. And then you're going to see the hosted checkout page from GrooveSell. Of course, you would just enter your information here and complete your purchase. We're going to do this over in the embedded form for our demo. So to do that, we'll pop over to our embedded form page. Again, this is our sales page with our embedded form. So your audience, your customers, your traffic is going to land on this page and they're going to say, wait, your order's not complete. Get ready to buy your book. They're going to enter their information. They're going to enter an email address. They're going to select a country and a state. Of course, you could set all this up. I'm in Arkansas. And they're going to buy the new product for $1. Of course, this was 42, 42, 42, 42, 42, 42, 42, 42 until it stops accepting numbers. 01, 22, CVC 333, a zip code 1234. And we're going to go ahead and complete purchase. Make sure your zip code is a full zip code and complete the purchase. You can see there that's processing in the background, connecting to Stripe, payment successful, redirecting. And there you go. The purchaser is redirected to your thank you page, which is your order is complete. Thank you. Click here to download. Of course, you would just configure that download button to link to wherever your product is being hosted. Click there, they would download it, and you have successfully used GrooveSell to sell your product using Stripe. But before you go, let's go back to GrooveSell and let me show you one last thing. So inside of GrooveSell, what you have down here under Funnels Settings is the ability for your customers to log into this URL to access their transactions. So for example, they would just get this billing.groovesell.com website and they would be able to see all their transactions. Of course, you can allow them to download their invoice, update their credit card information, allow refund transactions, allow them to cancel subscriptions, all that kind of stuff. Let's go over to our email real quick and check to make sure that we actually got an email telling us about our transaction from GrooveSell. So here we are inside of the account that I used to both make the sale as well as make the purchase. So you can see from the GrooveSell vendor side of the house, I received a "You made a sale, congratulations" email from GrooveSell telling me that Gary Baker from 30minutemarketing.net purchased my product. And again, as a customer, of course the customer would see this, you wouldn't normally see this, but because of this demo, it's using the same account, you could see an invoice for your purchase. So as a customer, this is what you would see. Need assistance? Click right here. They can go to groovenet.support. Of course, all this would be your information, not Groove support. And all that is going to be customizable, so you can set all that up. Now, back to the billing.groovesell.com. So you would give this URL, billing.groovesell.com, to your customers. This would give them the ability to check their purchases with you and GrooveSell. Then they would just simply pop in their email. Then they'll be able to get an email for login info. Then once they receive that, they'll have access to the customer portal access. And at this point, they can click here to access the billing portal. Then you'll be able to see all of the products that were purchased. In this case, this is the one we're focused on, our new product, not the GrooveFunnels. That's my free account under this same email address. But you can see here that I can see my invoice and download my invoice. Can also see my customer information as well. If there were any affiliates, I'd be able to see the affiliate ID and the affiliate name as well as all that information. So there you go. We've set all this up. We see all this inside of our vendor settings. Of course, we can click on reporting and we can see exactly what is going on inside of our reporting, inside of our vendor dashboard. We can track our transactions. Again, customer name, new product, what they bought is all right there. There's all the information, all right there inside of our transactions as well as our reports. Here's where you'll be able to see your revenue. Of course, this is going to show the total sales, initial sales, new sales, rebills, revenue, commissions, profit, refunds, net profit. All that kind of information is right here under the reportings tab under your reports. If this video was helpful, give me a thumbs up, 30-minute timer here on the end screen, click that. Subscribe to the channel for more awesome content, just like the videos you see here on the end screen. Click those, keep watching, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.